the mega storm that is now taking place across the country, students have come out on the streets protesting. It is the National Testing Agency, the NTA, which will reconduct the NEET UG 2024 examination for 1,563 candidates. In 6 cities, the examination will take place tomorrow from 2 p.m. to 5:20 p.m. Now, these were the very same students who were granted the compensatory grace marks. They were given the option whether they want to give the examination or not. My colleague Milan is now joining me on the story. Milan, you track the Education Ministry. Do you believe this re-examination will actually bring some relief to the students?
Well, Aishwarya, that is not really known because the larger demand of the NEET aspirants has been to conduct the examination again for almost everyone. And the government is not really in, consideration for that. But what it is in consideration for the 163 candidates in 6 cities where this exam was earlier announced will be conducted on the 23rd of June. The timing for it would be from 2 p.m. to 5:20 p.m. in the evening. And these students are the ones who were granted the compensatory or grace marks, which created a storm and became a center of controversy. So we have a list of centers perhaps where the exams will be done in Chandigarh, which is in 2 centers, one in Meghalaya, one in Haryana, 1 center in Chhattisgarh and 1 center in Gujarat. So it remains to be seen how many of these 1563 candidates who have been given their scorecards without the grace marks and compensatory marks are willing to now take the retest for the NEET examination.
Right. Milan, stay on with me. We've got some more news coming in with regards to the NEET examination. Now, finally, the centre has notified a very stringent anti-paper leak law. The new law serves very severe punishment for solver gangs. The jail terms are up to 10 years. To curb the cheating, a minimum imprisonment of 3 to 5 years has also been established. Exam service providers who are actually aware of all the malpractices but fail to report it could actually face a fine of up to 1 crore rupees. Institutions where all these cases take place, their assets will be seized and all these offences will be non-bailable. The law also covers key examination like the UPSC examination, Staff Selection Commission, the Railways, banking recruitment, computer-based exams which is conducted by the NTA, that is the National Testing Agency. And this comes after there has been a widespread controversy over examination paper leaks. Students have been protesting across the country. They are demanding accountability for everything that has taken place till now. News that's coming in. It is the Ministry of Education that has now constituted a high-level committee of experts under the chairmanship of Dr. K. Radhakrishnan, former chairman ISRO and chairman of BOG in IIT Kanpur, all set to ensure there is transparent, smooth and fair conduction of examination. Former AIIMS director Dr. Randeep Gurelia is also part of the panel. The committee is all set to make recommendations on the reform mechanism of the examination process, involvement of data security protocols and structures, and even the functioning of the NTA, that is the National Testing Agency. The committee will submit a report to the ministry within the next 2 months. This is something that the Education Minister had also spoken about. My colleague Milan is still with me on the story. Milan, we all saw that press conference that the Education Minister, Dharmendra Pradhan, had done, and in that he spoke about the formation of a committee. We now see the committee has been formulated.
Yes, Aishwarya, because India Today and Aaj had earlier reported that the Education Ministry is considering bringing some reforms within the NTA. Of course, after the successive information of paper leaks, malpractices and irregularities in the exam conducting process has been seen. And this is being done to make sure that the NTA, which is the National Testing Agency, is a zero-error conducting exam body. So therefore, there needs to be improvement in the data security protocols. There needs to be a mechanism for examination process that needs reform, and structure and functioning of the National Testing Agency will be overhauled, for which the government has now, roped in experts like Dr. K. Radhakrishnan, who's the former chairman ISRO, and also chairman, BOG department, IIT Kanpur. We have Dr. Guleria, who has been the former director of the prestigious AIIMS in Delhi. We have, Vice Chancellor, Professor B.J. Rao. We have Professor Ramamurthy K, who is, an emeritus of the Department of Civil Engineering in IIT Madras. Professors have been roped in from IIT Delhi, and this committee will also have the Joint Secretary, Ministry of Education, Mr. Govind Jaiswal. And all these members will make sure that there are loopholes that are plugged in, wherein we saw how paper leaks, modus operandi happened in Bihar, how they were in connection with the printing presses over there, how the paper was leaked, and how the entire the money trail that was being seen in centers in Godhra, and when the lockbox opens, the testing facilities, along with the paper distribution facilities, everything. So all that needs to be closed-ended from the ministry, so that exams and competitive exams in India conducted by the NTA do not have to face this kind of shame and scrutiny of looking at paper leaks. Aishwarya.
Thank you, Milan, for giving us all those details. My colleague tracks the Education Ministry, now bringing to the fore that the government has now formed a high-level committee all set to give a detailed report to the Education Ministry in the next 2 months. Now, while the government has come up with a new law and also a new committee has been formulated, with each passing day, the Bihar NEET paper leak investigation is bringing shocking details to the fore. The name of a new mastermind has now come up. The man is Sanjeev Mukhia. He, in fact, has now been accused of providing NEET papers to Sikandar Kumar, who's been involved in numerous paper leak cases since 2010. Now, this Sanjeev Mukhia, in fact, was initially working with Bihar's notorious paper leak don Ranjit, and now he runs his own paper-solving gang. Meanwhile, the investigations have widened from Bihar to the state of Uttar Pradesh to now the state of Jharkhand. Police is on high alert in Patna, in Nalanda, in Gaya, all these districts. Very strict vigilance at the moment is being maintained. 7 individuals have been detained from Jharkhand. The paper leak suspect is, from what the police is suspecting, have been moving from Uttar Pradesh to Bihar via Jharkhand. The EOU, that is the Economic Offences Unit, has now revealed that the UP paper leak mastermind Ravi Athri is also linked to Mukhia and is believed to have aided him in this paper leak case. In fact, the Economic Offences Unit now is aiming to establish a clear connection between Mukhia and Ravi Athri.
लड़का बीटेक किया था, कंपनी में जॉब करता था, फिर उसके बाद शायद कुछ पॉलिटिक्स का कोर्स किया, उसी में वो था। न्यूज चैनल से मुझे जानकारी देख रहे हैं, लेकिन मेरा अपना मानना है कि वो निर्दोष ही है, लेकिन जब तक कानून का उस पर जब कानून से उसको नहीं कर देता है तो हम कैसे कर सकते हैं, हम कौन होते हैं करने वाले।